We're on. Hi, my name's Louise Spalding. I'm a channel and I speak for a group of beings whose name is Ananda. They're non-physical consciousness and they've been speaking through me for about a year and a half. They have written 2 books through me, and so I'm sharing some information on this particular book, which is called Great Minds Speak to You. This is the channeled messages from 20 deceased celebrities that came through in June of last year with Ananda's assistance. So they're working in collaboration with each other. And this group of beings have let us know that they're going to channel repeatedly to get their message out. So they each have their own life experience, and they're sharing the lesson that they learned in their physical incarnation. So we're making a series of videos to let you meet Ananda and to let you meet some of the celebrities. So I'm going to pass there you go. I'm going to pass this over to Ananda now so you can meet them, and they will introduce the celebrity that's going to come through. So I will see you in a few minutes. We're with you again, dear ones. Indeed, we would say hello to you, whoever is watching this wonderful technology that you have access to. We are here as teachers. We are here to assist you in your journey. We are here to come and reprogram you with some much more appropriate information. Your society, your religions, your culture, your families have taught you many things that are incorrect, and so we come as a group consciousness to assist in your reconditioning. This sounds a little arrogant, it sounds a little condescending, but we ask you to look around at your planet. We ask you to look at your own life even and ask, how happy are you? How healthy are you? How passionate is your desire for life? How passionate is your desire for your partner? Are you feeling as if you are reaching your potential? If you are saying yes to all these questions, then we have not much to say to you. You have learnt your lessons well. But for those of you who are struggling, for those of you who are perhaps disillusioned, depressed, confused about the meaning of life, wondering what it means, what it is for, why you are here, not getting any satisfactory answers, but feeling that you have been taught things that are not working for you, that are not manifesting what you would like in your life. These are the teachings that we bring. We bring you the truth. We bring you information about what this life is for, what you are in fact. You are in fact eternal spiritual beings temporarily housed in a physical body. You experience many, many different lifetimes. You do not have this one lifetime to live. You have many, many lifetimes that consist of experiences and systems that are set up to offer you particular experiences. This is how it works. You decide before you are born the kind of life you would like to lead, and you set yourself up with the appropriate family, you set yourself up with the appropriate appearance, the physicality that you need to take advantage of the circumstances that you have offered yourself as an opportunity for spiritual growth. That is what this incarnation is for. And so if you are not given this information, if you do not know these things, then you come at your life with incorrect ideas, with incorrect priorities, with incorrect understanding of what you are and what your purpose is here on this physical plane that you call the world, your life. So we are working in concert with these other beings who have indeed incarnated on your plane. We are using their celebrity to get your attention. We make no bones about this. We want you to look at this video because you are curious about what this being has to say. They have lived an exceptional life. They have been famous or infamous or notorious in your society. There are a variety of beings with a variety of different experiences to share with you. So we are bringing this group together to offer you their experiences. So within this book, that we have cooperated in forming with our dear one. This is what we call the channel, our dear one. She is part and parcel of our energy. She has chosen this work as her life's work. In concert with her and in concert with these 20 beings, we bring their messages to you for a purpose. We bring their messages to you to wake you up. We bring their messages to you to assist you in deciding how to live your own life. And we bring their messages to you because your society is coming to a point where it is about to annihilate itself, not only through weapons systems and inappropriate energies that are destroying your most beautiful planet, but because of your lack of understanding of the creative process. You do not understand how you make your life. You do not understand how much power you wield. And so we are here to assist you in understanding just that, how much power you wield and how divine you really are. You have not been told this. You have been told many untruths. So we will be sharing much information over the next months and years, and so we ask you to stay tuned and to look at some of the other videos that we will be making over the next little while. But in this video we are going to bring forth one of the celebrities. We are going to bring forth one of these beings from the book so that you may hear their story, so that you may understand a little bit more about your life and that you may understand a little bit more about your spiritual journey and the purpose for this incarnation that you are in right now. So we will pass our dear one over to the next being who wishes to speak. And we will communicate with you again at the end of their turn at the microphone. We jokingly call our dear one a microphone. She is a very clear channel and offers a wonderful link between your world and our world. It is time for this barrier to break. It is time for this barrier to be removed so that you can indeed communicate with spirit, so that you can indeed ask us questions to assist you in your journey. That is our purpose. It is time now. Your society is waking up. Your society is falling asleep in some ways with your television programs and your mass media that ask you to keep consuming, that ask you to keep tuning out. But we are using your mass media to ask you to tune in. We are asking you to use your intelligence. We are asking you to use your divinity. And we are asking you to listen to your guidance system. You know that there is a better way. You feel it in your heart. You know it in your soul. And so we are offering you the information that will show you that better way. So this is the beginning of that journey with us and with this group of celebrities. So sit back and relax, and we will introduce you to the next being who wishes to speak. This being is Amy Winehouse. So she is ready to communicate her message, and she is going to offer her story, her journey through her celebrity, her passing over, and the experiences she has now. She is going to share that experience with you. So pay attention, open your heart, open your mind. It will stretch your belief systems, but that is good. Your belief systems are too small, they are too limited, they are too narrow, and they are causing you to be small, limited, and narrow too. So be brave, open up your mind, and understand that as you open up your mind, your life will expand, your experiences will expand, and your happiness will expand. So we will pass the dear one over, and we will speak to you again in a little while. Now, this is Amy Winehouse here. This is something that I consider my work here, talking to you about my experience, about my terrible journey on the earth plane. I haven't been here very long at all. This has been quite a waking up process for me. When I passed over, I was so unconscious that I was not even aware of my passing. There was no journey for my consciousness when I first left my physical body. I was immersed in fear. I was immersed in confusion, and I was immersed in narrowness of thought, limitation, and it was quite a dark journey that I took at the beginning. It was not evil, or there were not demons. It was one of confusion. There were many, many beings around me when I initially passed over who did not look at me, who would not speak to me. I did not know what was happening. I had no foundation in spiritual matters at all. I had been so immersed in my physicality for so many years through the process of addiction, alcohol and drug abuse, that I had lost the ability to think clearly, and so I was very, very confused. These concepts that I experienced, I learned after I was aided in awakening, aided in coming into consciousness again. I experienced my sense of smallness by the images of people ignoring me. That was a demonstration of my mind. That was a demonstration of my mind telling me that I was not worth looking at. When I was confused, this was a demonstration of my mind not having any firm foundation in truth, believing all kinds of nonsense, believing all kinds of lies that were not the truth. And so I felt this confusion. And this journey from life through the death process shows you your state of being. It is not preordained or predestined in any way. In your mythologies, you are told that there will be a certain experience had by everybody, and that is not the case. Your experience will reflect your state of being, your state of mind. And so mine was fearful, dark, confusing, because that was my state of mind when I passed over. In this confused state, I began to hear whispers of love, whispers of voices that were calling my name. I did not know where they were coming from. I did not know the direction to go in. It was grey, it was dark, it was confusing, like a thick fog on a twilight night. Not easy to see where I was going, but slowly, over a period of time, I have no idea how long this took, these voices became louder, and there was a light associated with these voices, and I began to go towards them because they held a feeling about them that was warm and welcoming compared to the experience I was in. And so I walked towards those voices. I focused my attention towards those voices, and those voices were the voices of my guides and the angelic beings who had been sent to help me out of my mental distress and my mental confusion. And so over time, these voices, these beings became clearer and clearer, and eventually they were able to communicate to me, and they were able to tell me what had happened to me, that I had passed over from the three-dimensional world into the non-physical world, and that everything was fine and that I was going to be okay. I was cared for and looked after in loving arms for some time, until I had regained my clarity of mind, until I had regained my inner understanding. And then I was infused with knowledge as I raised myself up from the lower vibration thoughts that had been my world. I was raised up into higher vibration thoughts, and as I became clearer and as I became happier, I was able to be shown what had happened to me, and I was horrified what I had done to myself, to my physical body. In this state, I am able to see, with assistance from my guides and angelic beings who would be considered teachers or counselors who help you in this journey. I was shown the disastrous decisions that I had made, and I was shown how the substances that I used interfered with my ability to make decisions that were based on my plan for my life. I had planned to live a long and creative life, singing beautiful songs and inspiring people. I had planned to be this songstress who lifted up people out of their sadness, who sang the blues for them, but did not fall into them. But I became involved with substances that interfered with my thinking. I became involved with substances that interfered with my ability to listen to myself. And I became lost, and I look back on the images that now I can see when I look back on my life, and it breaks my heart for that young woman that I was in that incarnation, for she did not know what she was doing. She did not understand the consequences of her decisions. And I want you to understand that here there is no judgment about your decisions. There is only loving forgiveness, a complete desire to assist you in understanding your misinterpretations, your believing of the lies and untruths that are sold to you as truth in this modern society. They are not truth at all. I was told not very many truths at all. I was told that I was an ordinary human being, that I had no divinity in me. I saw the physical self, the limited physical body that I had, and it was riddled with insecurities and uncertainties. And I had no foundation, no spiritual foundation to call upon to help me through the difficult feelings that I was having and the confusion I was having about my celebrity and the success I was encountering. It was too much for me to handle. I didn't have the understanding, I didn't have the knowledge, but because of my drug and alcohol abuse, the intuitive understanding that you have when you listen to your heart, when you listen to how you feel, that was lost to me. And that is the message. One of the messages that I would like you to hear is that you must keep yourself clean and sober so that you can feel your heart. You can feel what it is that you want to do. When you interfere with that process, you make decisions that are other people's decisions. You make decisions that are out of accord with your true self. And then you begin to go down a road towards darkness. And that is what happened to me. I became lost, and the decisions I made repeatedly created the hell in which I ended up living in and eventually dying in. So you ask, is this Amy Winehouse? Is this really her? It is us. We are here together to offer you the wisdom that we didn't have in our lifetimes. We are offering you the information that you need to understand your wonderful, creative, divine nature. We are here to tell you the truth about what you are, and we have come together because we are well known. We have come together because you do recognize our faces and our voices and our names. We have come together to get your attention. We have come together to speak the truth so that you can begin to walk towards the light, so that you can begin to express your real creative nature rather than going to jobs you hate and doing things that do not speak to you, do not arouse passion in you. And we also bring you the story of the chemicals that you use in your society, the drugs and alcohol, and the television that you use in your society to numb your guidance system, to numb your true self out. And it is these vices that causes your sadness. It is not the world in and of itself, although it is challenging, but it offers you the opportunity for spiritual growth. It offers you the opportunity for creative exploration and self-expression. And that is where you will find your happiness. It is in being your authentic self without hiding yourself behind these substances, without hiding yourself behind the teachings that you should shut up and get a job, that you shouldn't express yourself. I was right in that way. I expressed myself, but I became lost in that chemical addiction. And then the systems that are contained within you don't work properly. You cannot hear the messages that are coming to you constantly from the non-physical. We are here all the time, speaking to you and encouraging you and offering you love and inspiration. And if you are tuned out, you cannot hear those inspirations, those intuitions. We come to you in the form of ideas and dreams and feelings. We don't come to you in easy to understand ways. We come to you in non-physical ways. So you must begin to understand this, that you must turn to the non-physical, your creative self, your loving self, your singing self, your dancing self, your dreaming self. These are the selves that have the information from the non-physical that you need. These are the selves that your society doesn't encourage, that I wasn't encouraged with. I was encouraged with the creativity and the singing, but that was all. I didn't have the emotional and spiritual foundation to handle the celebrity, to handle the success I found. So that is part of my message. I have other things I want to speak about, but we will be making more communications through this technology, but also we will be speaking in public, encouraging you to be yourself, encouraging you to turn towards spirit, not because it is good, not because it is pious, but because it is where your happiness is. Being spiritual doesn't mean you have to be square. It doesn't mean you have to be ordinary or shut down. What it means is to be creative. It means to be your true self, honoring what you have been given as a gift. I didn't honor my gift. I didn't look after my body. I didn't look after my voice, and that was my error. I will be given an opportunity to correct that error in my next incarnation, but I don't want to go back yet. This is such a beautiful place. This is such a lovely place to live. I can sing here with voices that are beyond your imagination, and that is what I'm doing now. I am singing and relaxing and learning what I did wrong and coming to a place of peace and true comprehension. So that is my story for now. I will speak many, many times over the next few years about these experiences. So please think about this. Please think about what you are doing. Are you looking at yourself as a divine being, or are you looking at yourself as a hateful body? This is what you must look at if you are unhappy. This is what you must look at if you wish to reach your potential, if you wish to fulfill your dream. I did not fulfill my dream. I died too young. I was destined to live a long life, but because of my decisions, my life was cut short and I was brought home. It was not an accident. I was brought home so that I could understand where I was going wrong, and so that I could have an opportunity to rest, and then when I am ready to go back again. But that is not yet what I am ready for. I can't do that yet. So while you are alive, live your life honestly, authentically, cleanly and soberly, and get in touch with your passion, get in touch with your love, get in touch with yourself and your spiritual connection to all that is. It is here loving you. It is here waiting for you to turn towards it. It will be there when you knock at the door. It will open the door, and then you will have some truth. You will have some real information that you can work with. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for allowing me this honor of communicating my message, and I will speak to you again another time. Oh, we're with you again, dear ones. Indeed, this is a sad tale, is it not? This beautiful young songbird who has lost her way. There are many wonderful tales in this story that we are helping to bring into the world, this book. We would ask you to consider looking at it. Now, it may seem strange for you to hear non-physical speaking about written material, but there are gems of wisdom in this, 20 lifetimes of experience shared in this text. So we would ask you to consider great minds speak to you. You will look at your life differently, and you will look at your opportunities differently once you have read this book. So we offer you our love, we offer you our encouragement, and we offer you our most heartfelt, loving wishes. We are Ananda, we are teachers, we are your friends and fellow co-creators on this journey, and we will speak to you again soon. I'm Tina, back again. So I just wanted to show you the book one more time. It's called Great Minds Speak to You. You can find it on Amazon.com and through Light Technology Publishing. They're the publishers of the book, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's a great group of stories, and I found it very inspiring, and I've changed my life from the information that I've channeled through this book. So Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.